Today you're going to hear a lot about success, the success of concurrent enrollment, and what it means to students, families, and the state of Colorado. The data is impressive. The numbers are growing. You'll learn that participation in concurrent enrollment helps students on their pathway to post-secondary and workforce success. But what's behind that data? Who is behind the scenes? I think it's you. All of you. Those of you in schools like teachers, principals, school counselors, and other school staff. Those of you at colleges and universities like concurrent enrollment advisors, specialists, directors, and faculty and instructors. All of you in nonprofit organizations. And so, I'd like to take some time this morning to thank you. But first, a quick review of the 5 love languages. Love languages? I know, sounds a little strange, and in no way is this an endorsement of the book, but I am hoping it helps to get my message of thanks across. I first learned about the 5 love languages when I attended a professional development training on healthy relationships as a high school counselor a few years ago. Sure, there are other versions like the 5 languages of appreciation in the workplace, but I'm going to stick with the love languages today because these are challenging times. Essentially, the basic premise of the 5 love languages is each of us has a preferred way of having our emotional needs met. And right now, I'm guessing you're coming home and doing this. So let me figure out which love language works best today. So what are they? Here they are. Physical touch, quality time, acts of service, gifts, and words of affirmation. Now, instead of going into detail about each love language, the Google helped me find short descriptions that I think will explain each perfectly. And these descriptions involve a burrito. Physical touch. It's like arms around a person wrapped in a warm hug, like a burrito. Unfortunately, in COVID times, we're not really able to do this anymore. Quality time. Let's go get some burritos together. Again, if it weren't for COVID, I'd love to visit you and grab something to eat together. Acts of service. I made you a burrito. To be honest, I don't even make burritos, but my enchiladas are pretty good. Receiving gifts. Here's a burrito. Now that many of us are working from home, I guess I'd have to ask you for your address in order to get food delivered to you, but that might be a little bit weird. Words of affirmation. This is a good burrito. I think this is going to work during COVID times. So this morning, when you hear all of the highlights of the concurrent enrollment program, I want you to picture someone giving you a COVID-appropriate high five. After all, you're the ones who encourage students to sign up for a college class, who answer questions about the process, who advise students and families along the way. Concurrent enrollment would not be where it is today without the amazing effort from all of you. And for that and more, I thank you. Have an amazing conference. Thank you to all of the presenters and organizers. Stay safe and healthy.